Hi, Diana. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Gloria. Okay, hopefully that link works. Okay, so, yeah, I am playing around with Baby Joy here today. Hey, Chow. And, I just uploaded a video making these two, which were really simple and easy to do. This is the new, well, it's newer, cutaway cards. And the difference with these and the previous cutaway cards is two things. Number one, these cards are much heavier cardstock. And number two, the cards have an adhesive panel inside, which I think is great. So this is a much thicker cardstock, and then it has this adhesive panel inside. So those are really cool. I was very happy to do this is a free design. You don't have to have Cricut access for this. You basically cut it out and stick your little foil card inside, and then you're done. So this video is uploading. I'll probably post that either tonight or tomorrow morning. Very easy to do. Now, on the other hand, I'm trying to do the foiling system. Now, Cricut Joy has their own pressure-sensitive foiling kit, so you need to buy this for the Cricut Joy. It's the foil transfer kit, which is basically, it's basically hot foil that it presses down really hard and gets it to stick. And then you can buy different colors of foil, and they have foil card kits now. So I just did this one, and I got to tell you guys, honestly, I think that the Cricut software is the most horrendous, terroristic software out there. I'm being really honest. You have to pay for almost everything that you want to do with this software, where with the Silhouette machine, you can pretty much download, make your own designs, and so on. Now, I understand proprietary, you know, this is something new, this is something different, but their freebies that are in there are just like yucky. So in order for me to get this design, I basically had to download Cricut Access software. So it's $10 a month. So you're looking at $120 a year. I don't think it's worth it. In my opinion, it's not worth it. Now, if you're somebody who has very limited space, very limited time, you want to log in, you want to foil a card, cut it out, and move along, okay, maybe it's worth it for you, or if you use it a lot. But for me, when there's options for the Silhouette machine and the scan and cut machine, I just, Cricut is at the bottom of my list when it comes to these electronic die cutting machines. Okay, so we're going to make this again, but I wanted to finish this one up before we did that. So I bought two of these foil transfer insert cards. And it comes with 8 envelopes, 8 cards, 8 pieces of foil, and this one has gold and red foil in it, and it also comes with the tape. So the only thing you have to buy to get started here is the actual foil tip. You need this foil tip, okay? And I'll walk you through it, and then I just foiled it and cut it out, and it looks cool. Definitely does. And I'm going to put a piece of foil card in there, but I'm looking at all my options here, and I don't really like any of them. I'm going to grab one out of that other kit. I'm going to grab this one. These are all 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so A2 size cards. So I believe this insert should fit. I think they're interchangeable when it comes to, ooh, maybe not, because that looks much smaller. I was incorrect. I could cut it down. I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so this insert is a little smaller. I got rid of my silhouette when I started to realize that I was really just going to use, why is this smaller? I must have had it on the wrong size. I really am just going to use my Scan and Cut on everything. I bought the Cricut Joy to try it out. I very rarely use this because of the fact that I don't have Cricut Access, and I don't feel like paying for Cricut Access. But I love my silhouette. I did. Well, I might. Melissa, you never know. Yes, Melissa got my silhouette. Yes, I had a wonderful vacation. Okay, I must have cut this smaller because this insert is definitely not going to fit in there, and I don't feel like cutting it right now. So we'll do it again, and this time I'll make it bigger. But I wanted to show you guys how I did. Now, I will say I had to go to... I tried on my cell phone, I tried on my iPad, I tried on my brand new laptop, and finally had to go to my home computer, uninstall everything, and reinstall it. So we're going to try this again with my cell phone and see if it works. And we're going to go to different, let's go to different color cards. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is turn chat off. Where's Cricut software? Here. Okay. So you got to go to your design software and pick out what you want. And my eye was drawn to that fishing one, although now I realize it says Happy Father's Day. And I want to do something summer related. Here's the one I just did. So I definitely, oh, I didn't cut it too small. I was trying to stick the card in the wrong way. It says stick it in here and then stick it out. Oh no, I did cut it too small. All right, anyway, moving on. There's a lot of Christmas designs on here, but like I tried to look up like summer and beach, and there was a couple, and then it said I had to reconfigure my card design. I don't want to deal with all that. I just want to cut out a cool card. So I'm going to go back to that fishing one because it was cut, and I want to show you guys the foiling design. And a lot of these, like I said, you have to buy the design or have access to Cricut software. So for me, if I wasn't doing this for YouTube, I definitely would not be doing that. The silhouette machine, like I said, I've had that for years, and I just bought the designs as I needed them. And the Scan and Cut, same thing. You can download so many free designs and use them. I don't understand why Cricut has to be so difficult. But they are. Like I said, I called them, it was the terroristic software. Like they had me by the... Where'd that fishing one go? Let's look fishing. And the balloon cards were much easier to do. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so start making. I'm doing a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. Hopefully I'm staying in camera here for you guys. Next, and it's going to foil and cut out. So that's going to be the front. The inside you can customize it if you want. Done. And then it's going to tell me to load the picture or load the card on the mat. So we're going to use this dark blue mat. Now I want to show you guys the difference in the cards here. Here is the insert card. And let me grab one of these new cards. Okay, so this is the new cutaway card, and it has the adhesive built into it, but this is a much thicker cardstock, and this is the insert card. This is a much thinner cardstock. It doesn't have the adhesive in it, and this one has a little bit of texture to it, which is cool, but this is a much flimsier card. So this is a flimsier card. This is a much thicker card. So I do like the cutaway cards better. So what you're going to do is you do need one of these card mats. Let me scrape off my little pieces here quick. And this mat is nice because it's sticky on the top and then it has a little slit. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide your card into that slit, okay? Once you have your card in there, you're going to need to switch out your cutting blade for the foiling blade. So it just drops in. And then you're going to pick your color of foil, and this kit comes with gold and looks like silver foil. So the other one had gold and red. This one has gold and silver. So we're going to take one piece of the silver foil. Gonna lay it in the center and be careful not to touch any of your stickiness with your mat. And then it comes with these adhesive stickers. I'm gonna reuse the stickers I just used. So you're gonna put that foil in the center, and you also have to be careful because it kind of gets staticky. So you wanna do the bottom edge, and then you kind of wanna like make sure that when you're putting your tape down that it's as straight as it's going to be. There will be a little bit of wrinkling, but just try to make it as straight as you possibly can. And you just want to try to like put it down on the edges there. Okay, so I pull that kind of taut. That's on there. Okay, so now it's gonna say, and I did pick 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so I hope that this cuts the right size this time, because it didn't look like I did that last time. And the size of the card is on here, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, click next. Okay, now it's saying make sure you are using the card mat. This is the right size. We're going to use the foiling thing. It basically, it does, I will say it's very easy to use. But if you have a little bit of knowledge on how to use technology, it's a little cumbersome because you want to move on and you want to move forward and you want to customize. This is very beginner friendly. That's what I'll say. Okay, so now we're going to say make it, and it's going to connect to my Joy, which is Bluetooth. And it is very space friendly. I will say that. If you don't have the room for a huge machine, yeah, if you have a Silhouette machine, make sure you follow Silhouette School. She does a great job. Okay, I think because my Joy was connected to my computer, I'm going to have to unplug it here and try reconnecting it. And I'll bring it back into view here for you guys. Let me go to my Bluetooth. Hello, connect. I might have to start over. Okay, so now it says prep and load your mat, and it gives you the directions just like I just did. Put your card on there, tape your foil on the edges, and you're going to load that in, and it's going to scan it to make sure it has the right size. Okay, and then it tells you what to put in. Now, because I'm using the foil instead of the pen, it should still act like the pen, like it's drawing. So we'll see how that does. We'll say go. Hopefully it presses hard enough. The other thing I like about this is that you can walk away or do something else, and you don't have to worry about it like moving on or anything like that. You know, like with the scan and cut and the silhouette, you know, you do want to kind of keep an eye, because sometimes with like my scan and cut, the needle jumps, the blade jumps, and I have to run over there and fix it quick. Well, with this, I've never had to worry about it. Like, everything stays in place. It sticks to the mat. You have the tape holding it down. You know, there's really no way for this to kind of get messed up, which I think is easy. And it will stop before it goes on to the next thing that needs to be done. So you don't have to worry about it working ahead. All right, now we are going to have a little bit of issue here because, again, this was not originally a foil design. So now it's going to tell me to unload. It's going to tell me to install the blade, but I need to remove. I have to remove this. I should have done a better design. This is not a very good demonstration. This is a Nancy screw up. I was so frustrated with this. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. I'm going to cancel this. Go back and start all over again. Because it wasn't a foil design, it didn't press down hard enough. Let's try a foil design. Go back. That's my fault. I assumed it was a foil design, and it's not. Okay. This one is a foil design. Has a little, what do you call that? On the boat. No, it has to press down and give more. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just butting in. It has to press down and give more pressure. Nautical helm card, it's called. Okay, start making. Choose card size. It's not letting me. Why is it not letting me? See, these are the kinds of dumb problems I was having earlier. I really don't want to do a Christmas card. I wanted to do a summer card so you guys would enter the summer card challenge. And I was going to say, look how easy it is to enter the summer card challenge. But this is totally blowing up in my face using the Cricut Joy. And now Leo's barking at somebody. And these are all Christmas cards. Okay, let's try this one. It's like the carnivals in town. Nope, this is also a pen. Oh my gosh. That doesn't look like a pen to me. That looks like foil. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm letting you down. See, that is foil. Oh, that would be my fault. Well, it doesn't say. It says pen. I want to change that from pen to foil. I don't want to do the pen. Okay. When I was on my computer, it showed foil, and then it allowed you to change the pressure of the foil. Okay, so somewhere Nancy needs to edit this. Oh, there it is. User error. I was so frustrated with it. It was my own fault. Okay. So what I had to do was actually go into the design, click edit, and then change it from pen to foil. Right here. From pen to foil. Okay. So let's go back to the fishing one. I can't read your comments right now, so if you guys are all laughing at me, it's okay. I accept that. All right, we're going to go back to this guy. We're going to go to make. We're going to make it in the bigger size. We're going to edit it from the pen to foil. Silver foil. Accept that. Done. Let's try this again. Okay. Next. Make it. Connect to my Baby Joy. Okay. Insert your mat. Tells you to add. Okay, so here it gives you the directions for adding the card, the foil, and putting the tape around the edges, which we've done. Okay, make sure you have your foil blade in there, not your cutting blade. And let's try this again. So I'm going to hit go. And while it's doing that, I'm going to read your comments. Oh, it seems to be doing everything in the same area too. So that's good. But it's definitely pressing harder on the... Oh my God, I lost you guys. Here we go. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess. Lynn, I'm making a hot mess. All right, now you can see your comments. Hey, Michelle. We are attempting to make a foil and a cut card with Cricut Joy because I bought these new insert cards, and while I was buying the new insert cards, I also bought new foil cards, and I successfully did make 2 insert cards. I'll show you guys here. This video is uploading now. These are really easy to do. These were free on Cricut Design Space. But of course, when the foiling empress tries to make a foiling card, she screws it all up. So I'm attempting to fix that now. All right, so now it's going to tell you, this is very important. Do not unload your mat. okay, because it needs to cut out some areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to very gently lift the tape and the foil. I will say I've always said good things about this tape. When this first came out, I really enjoy using this tape. This is really good tape. Okay, so now we can see if we gently remove the tape and the foil, it does not rip the paper. There is our design. Woohoo! And now we're going to switch to the cutting blade. So you're just going to lift out your foil blade, put in your cutting blade, and it's going to finish the card by cutting out the open area. So now we're going to tell it, next, we did not remove the mat. It tells you take out your foil tool and enter your cutting blade, which we've done, and now it's going to cut out, and all we need to do is put our foil backing on there, which is, this is the card it gave us. It's like a holographic matte gray silver. Now, one of the things I do say on the other video is you don't have to buy these card kits. They are super convenient, but they are expensive. They're around $8, so you're paying $1 per card. You can use your own card stock and your own foil card. Keep that in mind. I bought them because I thought it was convenient. It came with everything in there. It has the cards, the envelopes, the foil, the tape, everything to get started. I hadn't played with this in a while, so I thought, hey, let's get the dust off of it and play with it. So it's cutting out the words, wishing you a happy Father's Day. I don't have a dad. I didn't have my kids this weekend, and I definitely did not catch any fish this weekend, so. Then it cuts out the slits for you to put your insert in. So we are just about done here. And now I can unload it. And there you guys can see, we're going to very carefully remove this from the mat. Okay, we do have a couple of letters to weed, not a big deal. We go back to see you guys' comments. T has been playing with soap bubbles. Is that your new, you got the new stamp already, or were you playing with actual soap bubbles? I don't like coloring and I don't like weeding. Two things that we have to do when we're card making. Oh, actual soap bubbles. Well, I hope you make a video because I like watching your videos. Today, Mom and I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Hobby Lobby has Svgs 40% off and Tim Holtz 40% off, but they did not have paper on sale, and I needed heavy cardstock. If you guys can't find accent opaque, extra heavyweight cardstock from Hobby Lobby is really good, and it's usually on sale, so you can get it cheap. But they didn't have it on sale, so then we went over to Michael's, and Michael's was buy one pack of cardstock, get the other, I think it was 40% off. Buy one, get one 40% off or something like that. So I ended up buying 2 packs of paper from Michael's, but just so you guys knew. All right, so now I've weeded that. So, hey, we have this foiled fish that actually looks pretty good in silver. And then we're going to add this kind of matte cardstock, and you just tuck in the corners here, and since I cut it the right size this time, it will fit. And now we have a foiled and foiled, double foiled card. So it's foiled, and then we have this foiled background. So let me see what I need to cut that other one down to. So if you want to enter this summer card challenge, what I wanted to tell you guys was it does not have to be a foiled card. It does not have to be a Kitchen Sink Stamps card, but you do get extra points if it's Kitchen Sink Stamps. You get extra consideration. But you could win $25 to Kitchen Sink Stamps. So, all right. So what do I need to cut this down to? What was the previous size it said? 5 by 3 3/4. Is that going to be too small? Let me see here. That actually might be about right. Trying to see where the corners would be. Let's try that. I don't know if they have a senior discount or not. I don't qualify. Use my mom for... Oh, I didn't think about that. 55 and up. Oh, I got 10 years left to go before that happens. All right, so this might still be too big. I might have to cut a little bit more off. Like a lot more off. Like another 1/4 inch. 3.5 by 4.5. Okay, that's right. The width is still off. Aha. 3 1/4 by 4.5 seems to be the right size if you make the card too small. Ta-da! I did it, you guys. Couldn't have done it without your support. Okay, now I fixed that one. Mostly fixed it. So now I can enter this as the summer card challenge. Reminds me of fireworks. Doesn't have to have any foiling at all. This just happens to have foiling. Doesn't have to be Kitchen Sink Stamps at all. Something that reminds you of summer. And you could win $25 from Kitchen Sink Stamps by entering that. This is a little short, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain. So you guys watch me flub through those. The video for the other ones are going to go up later. Uploading now, but YouTube is super slow. Also wanted to remind you guys that Catherine Pooler mini inks, today is the last day for the price that they are at Catherine Pooler. The price is going to go up tomorrow. So if you guys want to purchase any Catherine Pooler inks, please use my link for that. Mini inks, I should say, before the price goes up. Stampin' Up! Is going to have free shipping on the 21st, and that's on $75 or more. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please let me know. I have me and Barbara on my team, so you can contact either me or Barbara Drake if you want to order. And what else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, we have the Crafty Critta has their hot foils in stock. The foiling papers in stock. It's 20% off for 2 weeks, you guys. So definitely go check that out. If you're looking for toner foils or hot foils, craftycritta.com. And the code is FSC Hot Foil 20 for that. What else? Do you guys want to do some kitchen sink stamping? I'm just trying to move all this stuff off the desk so I have room to do that. See? What should have taken me 10 minutes took me 10 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Let me unplug Baby Joy and move her to the floor or closet where she belongs. So I did want to ask you guys, Melody ordered a big order from Crafty Critter. Again, the code is FSC Hot Foil 20. Or is it FSC? Yeah, FSC Hot Foil. And it's good on all foiling. So it's good on the new papers. It's good on foil art. It's good on toner foil. So you don't have to just buy hot foils. But they do have 19 new colors of hot foils. Who sent me PayPal? You guys. So nice. Thank you so much. All right. Just so you guys know, when you get a birthday card from me, I have a lot of help. Unfortunately, my life is super busy and I cannot always make 25, 30, 40, 50 birthday cards to send out every month. I try to send them out every month to our FSC members, and now I've had to pare it down to, if you haven't joined the card swap in the last year, because we were getting cards back. I have one right here. We were getting cards back from members who were not in the group anymore, or changed their address, or moved, or had not participated in a card swap in forever. So I said that if they have not participated in the card swap at least once in the last year, then I was not going to be able to send them a card. So if you participated in the card swap at least once in the last year and your birthday comes around, I will send you a birthday card. And so does Tracy. But I don't make all the cards. So I wanted you guys to know that. I do have help making the cards. So when you guys get a card, I do sign all the cards and I do mail all the cards. But some of the cards that you get are made by other folks that do help me out. And so if you guys ask what is a particular die or paper and I don't know the answer, I'll have to find out for you and let you know. A lot of the cards I do make, but a lot of them I get a lot of help, and I want to thank my support group for helping me with these things, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do that for you guys. Okay, so let's do kitchen sink stamps. Let's do kitchen sink stamps. All right, so let's pick out something summer. Last time I showed you guys, let's go through Nancy's pile of stuff here. Oh, let me make sure there's nothing here you're not allowed to see yet. I finished this card off. That came out really cool. The markers. And I went back and recolored this in with the markers, and it looks much better with a second coat of marker on there. Okay, anyway. Did you see this video I posted yesterday? So cute. Or maybe I posted it this morning. I think it was yesterday. And by the way, if you want one of these cards, just shoot me an email and tell me which one you want, and I will be happy to send it to you. I don't really have anybody in mind usually when I send them. I mean, when I make them. Here's a dad birthday card. I don't have a dad, so. Here's a belated birthday card. I might have to keep this one, though, because I do send a lot of birthday cards. But anyway, moving on. These in my pile here. Okay. This is the card that I made right before I went on vacation. Sandy, yes, email me and I will get back to you with that. Yep. So the theme is summer. Anything to you that represents summer. The only real rule is it has to be a fresh card. Like, don't submit a card that it has already been entered in a contest. We want a fresh card because, yes, we understand that people make beautiful cards and they can submit them in 3, 4, 5 different contests. We want you to make a fresh card, not submitted in any contest, okay? That's really the only rule, but it just has to be summer theme, something that makes you think of summer, and then you're going to take a picture and upload it in the Foiling Snobs Club under the Foiling Snobs Club KSS June challenge. It says enter here. It's an album, and we have instructions on how to take a picture and upload it. We have all of those. We made videos to make it very easy. It's way easier than it used to be. And then I'll pick a winner at the end of the month, and the winner is going to win a $25 gift certificate to Kitchen Sink Stamps. And international entries are welcomed because it's an e-gift card. You can buy whatever you want. You're responsible for your shipping, but it's a great way to enter your cards, see what other people have entered. There's a lot of mermaid cards in there, which are super cute. But give your interpretation of what summer means to you, okay? Now, don't slap a birthday cake up there and say, hey, happy birthday, this is my summer card. Like, really make it something summery, right? There's a lot of flowers that come out in the summertime. You know, there's somebody put on there like a camper or a hammock. There's a lot of different ideas that would remind you of summer. Jerry says drink because I said super cute. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let me grab out, let's do an easy one. And since Kitchen Sink Stamps is the sponsor, these are some of the stamps I used last time. Let's do some of these seashells. What do you guys think? Michelle, and you have until the end of the month, so you're fine. I can imagine that you're really busy right now at work. Yes. I'm gonna do 3 3¼ then I'm gonna score this at 3½, and you get where I'm going with this. And then I think I cut 1/4 off. Good night, Suzette. I want to let you guys know too that I'm still waiting for the Erin Lee Jumbo High Hot Foil Plate. She sent me mistakenly the die when I wanted the hot foil plate. I did order it correctly. It was mailed to me incorrectly. So instead of me sending it back, I told her I would pay for the die, but I still wanted the hot foil plate sent to me. Haven't gotten it yet. I did email her yesterday and state, hey, you know, I was on vacation for a week. I still haven't gotten my hot foil plate. Do you have any shipping update you can send me? And I haven't heard back yet. So I am concerned that it's going to be the same issue as her solid hot foil plate, where it's going to be a little sticky or tacky, and I think it's because of whatever material it's made out of. I'm also concerned that it's going to be too thin, and I'm going to have to shim it. But as soon as I get it, I will let you guys know, and we'll see how it does. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this too. So instead of 8½, we're going to make it 8¼ Okay. So I think we'll do a little beachy theme here. Let's do some ink blending. Much stuff on the desk. Way too much stuff on the desk. Okay. I got a hot foil machine. I got all these cards. I got new Stampin' Up! Catalog. I got watercolor paper. Oh, here's what I made. Copying T's instruction. My forest fire. You'll have to go watch T's video if you want to know how to do that. I did not make a video. I was just having fun with it. Okay. So we're going to start with Sand Castle. And I'm just going to do some real light ink everywhere already. Okay. Then I'm going to take a stiffer little stencil brush. And I'm going to grab some over coffee. And I'm just going to, ooh, that's a little too much. Pounce. Pounce, 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 pounce. Okay. All right. That's my sand. That's how easy it is. Okay. Now we're going to clean up our mess. Now I'm going to try to freehand stamp these guys. Let's see how Nancy does. Now, Leah's at the beach, not me, so we're just going to have to wing it on colors of seashells because, I don't know, they're all like peach and pink and purpley to me, most of them when I see them. So, let's just try this out here. Okay, so let's make this one kind of a pinky color. So I'm starting with the most, this is the Beachcomber's Bounty, by the way. So I'm starting with the most solid layer of this clamshell in the corner. And I'm going to use those inks that T got us. I think I have enough to work with here. All right, so I'm going to start with Coral Reef. And of course, you can download the SVGs, print those out, and stamp over them. I'm just going to do everything one layer here. I wanted to ask you guys, because we've had a lot of new people joining Foiling Snobs Club, especially you guys that are doing hot foiling more so than toner foiling. Would it be helpful if I did a sign-up sheet and did a private, like a Zoom tutorial class, so that way you could in real time learn how to do your foiling with me and then ask me questions? I mean, I could probably only do like 10, maybe 15 folks. But I wanted to know what would your interest be in that. It would be maybe an hour long. Okay, third layer, third color is Berrylicious. Hey, Jennifer! That's Joyce disguising under her husband, Richard. Okay, so what I'll have to do is, you know, we don't have a Stamp Wars this month. We don't have a Stamp Wars next month. Although Tracy and I'm going to Pittsburgh, and I'll be in Tracy's neck of the woods for the weekend of the stamp show in Pittsburgh. So what I'll have to do is like carve out, it'll probably be like a Sunday afternoon, I'm thinking. And then I'll do a sign-up sheet. And then you guys will have to have, maybe I'll do like one sign up for like the Gemini foil press and one sign up for the spellbinders. And I'll tell you, you know, you need to have your hot foil dies. You need to have a specific kind of paper, specific kind of foil. That way you guys have plenty of time to acquire all of the correct things. And then I'll do a step-by-step class. And you can take notes and ask me any questions you might have on that. Hi, Mandy. Okay, now let's do the starfish. And it looks like the starfish. So the clamshell has 4 layers. Oh, there's a pearl we got to put in there. We'll come back to that. And then the starfish has 3 layers. I want a purple starfish. I've seen purple starfishes at the aquarium. Okay, so we're going to do soft lilac, which is Altano. I am forewarning you guys right now. The design teams that I'm on, one in particular, has already started sending us Christmas stuff. So you're going to start to see Christmas stuff like August, September. And I guess that's about right because I'm always late when it comes to making enough Christmas cards for everybody. So I mean, you guys, we're less than a week away from July already. I can't believe it. So layer 2 starfish is Lavender Fields. So let's get prepared. Get your card bases cut. Get your red and green paper. And get ready to start making Christmas cards. And I think that's a good idea. If we start sooner than later, we're not rushing to get them all done. So I'm not hating the idea. I guess that I just hate that it's like sneaking up on us so quickly. You know? I mean, my kids just got out of school. Hello, my baby Kaylin. Ooh, that's cool. I'm digging the starfish. See, I don't really mail Halloween cards out. I mean, I like doing the zombies and everything, but I don't have anybody to send them to. Maybe for October birthdays. Maybe I'll make Halloween cards and then send them out to the October birthday people. He says send them to me. Okay, let's do our little pearl. Maybe I should have did that yellow. Lee, I got a black pearl. When we went to Florida last year, we did one of those shuck your own oyster, get a pearl thing. And she got a black pearl out of it. And they said that's very rare. So we put it in a little necklace and she's all excited about it. Oops. Purple on top of brown makes brown. It's okay. It's okay. What did you make 50 of, Sandy? All right, there's my pearl. My pearl and my oyster shell. We have smaller shells over here. Let's try these guys. Pink Fresh Studios Peach Fuzz. Mandy's playing with Catherine Pooler Halloween. I haven't gotten any Catherine Pooler Halloween yet. She should come out with little masks for the dogs. I should tell her that for the Peking pets. Wouldn't that be cool if there was like a little Batman mask for little animals? Hey, Laura. And I'm not sure if you are aware or not, but we do have a discount code to Kitchen Sink Stamps through the Foiling Snobs Club. Do you guys want to know what that is? If one of my beautiful admins could post my link, I'll tell you what the code is. That way, if you want to order this beautiful stamp set, or the lighthouse that Tracy did. She did a beautiful card with the lighthouse set. She did that truck. Hi, Lise. Yes, T's last video was gorgeous. I totally took inspiration from her last video. Absolutely. I'm just bringing in all my little mini ink pads here. Thank you, T. And our discount code is KSS FSC. KSS FSC gets you 10% off at Kitchen Sink Stamps. So make sure you're supporting them. Did I do the wrong layer? I did do the wrong layer. That's layer number 2. We got to go back and do that one again. So that's why we want you guys to enter this card challenge, because Kitchen Sink Stamps is sponsoring it, and like I said, donating a $25 gift certificate to the winner. But more importantly, we want you guys not to be afraid to show us your creativity. It doesn't matter if you've been stamping for 5 weeks or you've been stamping for 50 years. We want to see your beautiful creations. It gives inspiration to other people in the group who are new, who maybe don't have any ideas. Sometimes we go through like a creative rut and we just need inspiration. But also, you know, it gives you guys, especially you guys that have kitchen sink stamps and you do enter them, it gives inspiration and ideas to other people who have the stamp sets. And I know for myself, I often make the same types of cards over and over and over again, especially with certain stamp sets. So by having other people's ideas, it's a fresh perspective on that stamp set. Hi, Joyce. Oh, no. Sending you hugs, Joyce. Yeah. Think positive. Positive, positive, positive. All right, let me move these guys out of the way. I'm going to add one more. I'm going to pull it out of the... We have this set. This is the older set. This is called Multi-Step Seashells, and these go together beautifully. And this one has a giant conch shell, but I want to add this little spiral guy here. And then we'll add a sentiment. And then we'll finish up our little slimline beachy theme, and hopefully you guys will be inspired to create a summer card and submit a summer card in the contest. Yeah, Pinterest is a great idea. And I'm not a seashell connoisseur, so if you guys know what the names of these are, feel free to butt in. I just know that's like an oyster shell, starfish, another oyster one. I have no idea. This is like a smaller conch shell, but I have a big conch shell on here. I've eaten conch before. It's interesting. It's chewy, like clams. Oh, yeah. I'm always on YouTube looking up cards. Yep. Suzette says it's an acquired taste. It is. It was different. Now, they did cook it. It was I think we were in Jamaica. So, they did cook it like in a fritter, which was kind of good because you had this fried bread with this conch meat cooked into it. So, it was really good like that. But then they had some like, you know, that they kind of just like cooked on its own. It was just... It was chewy, and it just reminded me of clams. Not in a good way. I like clams, but I don't know. This was weird. I mean, it is essentially a giant snail, right? Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, no, Joyce. Yeah, she's going to have to go to a rehab to get that. Ooh. That's scary. No, my mom fell down the steps last year, and thank goodness she didn't break anything, but I thought she was dead. Ooh. You're making me hungry, Suzette. I was just saying to the kids when we were in Virginia, like, I want to go find, like, a good, authentic, like, Jamaican restaurant. I love Jamaican food, and it's so hard to find. But like oftentimes if you go someplace where it's kind of like touristy, you can find places like that, but we couldn't find one in Virginia. But we did have good hibachi. Leah was all like, ooh, she set the table on fire. She was all excited about the hibachi. We had a really good hibachi here, and it ended up closing down right before COVID, no less. I think the owner got sick, and didn't have anybody to take over. And it's really sad because it was one of my favorite restaurants and it closed down. It was like, no. I mean, you can find hibachi anywhere, but finding a good hibachi, that's the hard part. Okay. Moving all my inks out of the way here. We need a good sentiment. We have lots of those on here. Shell, yes. Sea and sand, gone, beach combing, the waves of the sea speak to me. You're perfect, adrift on the tide, call me on my shell phone, cheap therapy. I'm going to put sea and sand. And I'm going to use this nice turquoise blue from Catherine Pooler. I clearly over inked. Oh, still looks great. Mandy's all over Pinterest. She's getting card ideas. She's getting recipes. I'm not on there as much as I used to be. I need to get back to it. You can follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, although I haven't done much with the TikTok. Leah was supposed to be my TikTok manager, you guys, and she just kind of let it go. I guess making cards on TikTok is not as fun as dancing around on TikTok. Okay, so let's glue this bad boy together. So here I use that same piece of paper and I cut this to 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then I scored the card at 3 1/2 and I cut off a little extra. So one piece of paper, and this is Hammermill 100-pound, but one piece of paper serves as my stamping and my card base. I want to put a little bit more sand on this. And we just stipple our little sand pieces on there. Oh yes, Mandy, send it to me. I need a crab trying to steal a shirt. That would be a cool idea. Wow, Joyce, 92, bless you. Bless your mom. My mom's 73. We were joking around today when we went to the store and I said something about she has to have an injection. They canceled her injection last month. I don't know why, but she has to have an injection that her hips are starting to hurt and so on. And I was like, oh, we were talking about her garden because she has a little vegetable garden in the back. And she said that rabbits or something have been eating her lettuce. And I said, well, next year I'll till the backyard for you. And, you know, we'll put a little fence up so the animals can. She goes, next year? Who says I'll make it till next year? So I'm like, Mom, you got a long ways to go. All right, this is my next summer card for the Kitchen Sink Stamps Foiling Snobs Club Challenge. this is the code for 10% off. And normally I don't share the code because a lot of times people forget to use it in combination with my link. And then they email and say, hey, I forgot to use the 10%. Please use my link and the 10% together. Okay. Do not email in if you missed it. But you can use, when you order the stamps from Kitchen Sink Stamps, first of all, they're high quality photopolymer stamps. Second of all, I have not found a company that does layered stamps that are so realistic looking. Third, you get free SVGs at the time of purchase. So we started this video with Baby Joy. Baby Joy can cut those SVGs out for free. You do not have to buy Cricut Access for it. You just download it and cut them out. So you can use your Cricut Joy, your Brother Scan and Cut, your Silhouette machine, any of those. It's free at the time of purchase. Now, if you forgot to put the SVG in your basket and you check out later, they're only $1. So you don't have to spend money. Oftentimes we buy dies, and the dies are almost, if not more expensive than the stamps. You're spending $20 on stamps, and then you're spending $25 on dies. But you don't have to worry about that with Kitchen Sink Stamps. You're getting high quality photopolymer stamps, realistic looking images that look 3D. They're made here in the United States. They ship very quickly from California. Free SVGs at the time of purchase. And for all of my foiling friends, she has downloadable foiling designs that you can cut out. And you can either foil, or there are also stencils on there. She has a wonderful seaweed stencil. There's a lot of stencils. So if you do your own stencil cutting, like T was talking about earlier, you can cut out your own stencils just by the stencil material of Mylar. So let's support Kitchen Sink Stamps. Let's get everybody's summer entries in. I love seeing the inspiration from you guys and your creativity. It's a summer entry. Does not have to be Kitchen Sink Stamps. Does not have to be foiled. Just make sure it hasn't been entered in any other contest. And anybody can apply, whether you're in the U.S. or international. It's a $25 gift card you're going to win. Oh no, Tracy's not here to hear squirrel stories. Tracy's on vacation. She's in North Carolina, South Carolina, one of those. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching me flub through the Cricut Joy. But I think all ended well with showing the beautiful kitchen sink stamp shells. I think this really looks like something that you would find on the beach. Probably should add a couple more shells, but that's okay. But I want you to take this as inspiration. Please join the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. And if you have any questions, you can also email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. Keep in mind that me and my team all do work full-time. Chow is a full-time stay-at-home mom, and she's got her hands full now that it's summer vacation. So we do try to get back to you as soon as possible, but be patient with us. And if you're going to join Foiling Snobs Club, make sure you answer all the questions. And if you're joining from a phone, you may have to go to like a laptop, an iPad, or a computer to see those questions. So it will reject you until you get those questions answered. So don't be discouraged. It's just our way of keeping bots out, which happens all the time. So we want to make sure that we're getting legit crafters and not some scamming companies trying to get into our group. Thank you guys. And thank you guys for the PayPal donations. Helps out a lot. Definitely. We'll purchase more things to try out for you guys to see if they're worth it, if they're Nancy approved or not. You have shopping to do. Crafty Critta is giving you 20% off their foiling products. Go take advantage before they sell out. That always happens. The code is FSC Hot Foil 20. So you get 20% off. Keep in mind, it's coming from Australia, and it will convert from Australian dollars to US dollars. It will be a little cheaper, but again, you're saving 20%. So I know the shipping is high, but they do a very good job at packaging it, shipping it as quickly as they can, and you're getting a good value when it comes to the foil. And that paper was amazing. If you missed my demo, go back and look last 2 weeks ago before I went on vacation. The new paper is amazing. I am in love with that paper. It's fabulous. So make sure you get some of that. Get those new colored toner sheets too. If you're interested in Stampin' Up, they have free shipping tomorrow on $75. And if you're interested in Catherine Pooler mini inks, today is the last day that they will be at the current price. Tomorrow the price goes up. So I'm always trying to keep you guys, you know, on top of what kind of sales and things are going on. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. All right, thanks guys. Keep on stamping. Let me see your summer cards. Bye.